think what they have to do is they have to move away from talking about storytelling, which is a tool or technique, to talking about story as a strategy for competitive advantage. And so what that means is not only incorporating it into different workshops or classes, but also incorporating it into all of their business processes in which they do business as a part of the organization, and then taking that message to leadership in the organization and saying, here's how we think we can forward strategy for the organization as a whole. Here's how we think we can help in terms of sales and marketing. Here's how we think we can help in terms of branding or customer service. And then also looking at those systems and saying, where does story fit into those work processes and what benefit would that have to the organization, again, from a competence perspective. DDI, Developmental Dimensions International, which is in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, had a wonderful conversation with their president, Bob Rogers. And one of the things that they had been really struggling with a few years ago was kind of like the cobbler's children. Not all of their employees understood the organization's 3 strategic priorities. So they have employees, 1,000 employees in, I think it's like 24 or 25 countries, 76 different locations. So they're spread out all across the world, which isn't unlike many organizations today. Right. And someone in the communications area said to Bob, you know, what if every 2 weeks I brought you 6 stories, 2 on each of the strategic priorities, that perhaps these stories would come from the front line that would reinforce where we want to go as an organization. What if you told them on a Friday afternoon on a voicemail message that people could listen to real time, or they could save and re-listen to, or they could download to their computers, then maybe we'll take those stories and put them online as well.
Right.
So we thought, well, what could it hurt? You know,
right.
We're in this position anyways,
yeah.
Why not try something a little bit different? Here they are a couple of years later, and I said to him, how's it working? He said, well, every single employee knows our strategic priorities. That's no longer the challenge. He said, the challenge is I'm getting 20, 30 or more stories every 2 weeks, and I can't decide which stories are the best ones to tell because I'm having to weave through them.